Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Tonight's blockbuster is being held at the MCG. It's great to be back in Melbourne, where it seems like the only thing that grows here is the crime rate. People complain when there's too much sun, when it's unbearably hot, when it rains, or when it's too cold, but I've rarely heard anyone grumble when the moon shines like it is tonight. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. We have the toss of the coin. The Hawks kicking with the wind in this opening term. Football is finally back again, and when people ask me what I do in summer when there's no footy, I tell them what I do is I stare out the window and wait for autumn.
At the end of the day, round one is only played for 4 points, but there's that little bit of extra excitement generated when you can't wait to start the season off with a win.
Here we go. It's the Hawks versus West Coast is in his possession. He gains possession. Natanui gets a hard bump from McAvoy. Nice work from Roughhead. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Going for goal number one. That ball's travelling. The game officially underway now. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punched by McAvoy. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. McGovern on the ball at the moment. Smith has his head down now. Nice goal from Smith. That's 2 in a row for the Hawks. West Coast in trouble. They need to get a move on. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Nice bounce. Natanui gets the tap. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Jams it on the boot now. Marked by Sheed. Jams it on the boot now. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 35 metres out. Darling going for number one. He'll be happy with that. The Eagles sink their first.
Darling has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced.
McAvoy is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Mitchell won't get the handball. Burgoyne puts his boot on it. Oh, he's missed it.
The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. A great effort. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
I really doubt Dennis.
Sicily unloads one towards goal. The mark is taken by Roughhead. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Set shot from directly in front. A chance to add one more to his tally. The Eagles not doing so well at this stage. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Natanui with the hit. Lucky bounce collected. Takes possession. He's heading for home. Gibson there to mop it up. Boots it. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Kicked by McGovern. Nice hands. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Cripps.
Butler got a really good footballing brain. He gets boot to the ball. Wellingham taking aim. Wellingham takes a shot. Wellingham has slotted it through for a six-pointer.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Good bounce. Big thump from McAvoy. Sicily is able to grab it on the half volley. Yeo on the ball at the moment. Picks up his first possession. Gunston controls it. Scoops up the bouncing ball.
Burgoyne is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. Good hand skills there. Shields putting his head down as he runs in. He takes the contested mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
The ball is thumped towards goal by Roughhead. Hawthorn over. The Eagles by 13. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. McAvoy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Lysette. Counting down, we've hit the 60-second mark. Hodge sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Nice hands. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Marked by Hutchings. Puts boot to ball. Great mark over the pack. Nicely intercepted by Burgoyne. Cripps gathers it. With the ball now. Shields has the ball. McAvoy has seen plenty of the footy. Dishes it off by hand. Roost going for number one. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. The Hawks by 14. Looks like he's going to go long. Shepherd kicking the ball to himself. Slams it on the boot. Schofield ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Nice mark there. Hutchings sends the ball on its way. Hill sends the ball on its way. Nice mark under pressure. Butler kicks hard along the boundary line. Prentice drilling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. O'Mara sends the ball on its way. He has to hold on to those. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 16 and 13.
Much appreciated, Richo. The siren sounds for the second quarter.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
McAvoy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Naitanui. Squeezes out a handball. Hits the running man. The advantage is paid. Shields with no other option but to put it to the empty space. He's running hot, Richo.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Hutchings lays it off to the running man. Wins the hardball. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. He controls the bouncing ball. Possession number one for Jetta. Soccer kick. Henderson has the ball. Has it now. Sheen, feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. The Eagles are on the ropes right now.
Stratton may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Shuey lines up. He boots it. McGovern takes the mark. Sending it on its way. Naitanui marks the ball. Puts boot to ball.
Langford, I have no idea how you managed to get that out. He was pushed. Impey with the torpedo. Strong mark by Naitanui. Sends the Sharon on its way. Butler claims the ball.
Butler told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. It's in his possession. He gets boot to the ball. Darling getting into position for the kick. He slams that on the boot.
Just 2 minutes to go. Here's a chance for Cripps. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. Stratton to bring it in. He decides to play on. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Nice mark there. Birchall puts it on the boot. And the mark will be paid.
Naitanui has just got an amazing sense of timing, which is why you regularly see him pulling down those absolute screamers that we all love. and the ball goes out of bounds. He boots it. Kennedy, just the better man in that contest.
Advantage, says the umpire. Going for goal number 1. The big kick for goal goes straight through. The Eagles will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball bouncing well. McAvoy punches it. The bouncing ball is controlled. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Lysette thumps it forward. Gains possession. He takes control of the loose ball. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a penny. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Choose to kick it. Mitchell takes it well. Kicks it. She got under it. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. Gets the ball on the boot. Oh, that's a powerful mark. Can't separate these two teams now if he kicks this one. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Stratton playing on out of the goal square. Strong mark. Birchall kicks it a long way. Marston gets the interception on the bounce. Passed by Rioli. And he's heading for home. And that ball is out of bounds. Sends the Sharon on its way. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Hutchings puts it on the boot. Takes the mark all by himself. That's a piercing kick from Butler. Nice work from Mitchell. And that torp has gone supernova. Let's see what the stats have to show.
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so looking at those stats.
Thank you very much, Richo. The third term is underway.
How you respond to the challenge in the second half will determine what you become after the game, whether you're a loser or a winner.
Booted by Eo. Steady hands there as he holds that one. McGovern feeds it wide. Kennedy, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Kicks it across the ground. A great effort. Nat Nui in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. A goal now will tip the scales in favour of the Eagles. The lead handed over to West Coast. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Hit by McAvoy. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Burgoyne with the interception. Gives it to the running man. An easy interception for Mitchell. Kicks. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Sicily going for number 1. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. Looks like he's going to go long. The Rass grabs that one. Kicks. Rioli grabs that one. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
This angle will test him, I reckon, Dennis.
45 metres out. Shepherd gets a free kick. Shepherd setting up the play. Sends it out of the defensive 50.
Maston, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He gets the upper hand. He lines it up with the goal. Gunston kicks for goal. A goal to Hawthorn.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Nat Nui wins the tap. Terrible timing by McAvoy. The umpire will ball it up. Nat Nui punches it. He's got the football now. Approaching the goals now. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Mitchell runs past and gets the ball. Brust has it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Brust launches one towards goal. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Roughhead taking aim, 15 metres out. Roughhead aiming for the goals. Hawthorn with a 2-goal lead.
Roughhead has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Natanui taps it. Mitchell comes away with the ball. He's heading for home. Kennedy kicks for goal. Sends it home with a mighty kick. West Coast can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. McAvoy got the hit out. Shuey with the football. Intercepted. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Burgoyne scoring from a long bomb. That's his first. Hawthorn by 2 goals. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. McAvoy guides it. Sicily picks up the loose ball. With the ball now. Dio just stopping for a quick dance. He gathers the loose ball. I hope that's not serious. He looks to be in a lot of pain. Smith looking badly hurt. He'll be heading off the ground. Intercepted by Mitchell. McAvoy runs past and gets the ball. The spilled ball is collected. Goes up the line. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
The Eagles have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. He kicks the ball. Mitchell takes the mark.
Mitchell feeds it wide. Cripps grabs that one. Here's a long kick. Stratton wins the marking contest. Jams it on the boot now. Dio grabs that one.
He kicks the ball.
And that ball is out of bounds. The throw is accurate. McAvoy not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. The ball spills to Harton. Birchall shucks the ball away. Shields with the interception. Handballs. Just in time with that kick. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's racking up possessions. As we go into the final break, the scores are Hawthorn 45, the Eagles 33. Both coaches will be anxious, no doubt, to reinforce the importance of the last quarter's performance to their players.
If Hawthorn can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if West Coast intend to make any inroads to this deficit.
Lots of points scored during that third term. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Hawthorn are dominating the scoreboard, but their stats don't reflect it.
Thanks for that, Richo. Here we go for the last quarter.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
McAvoy somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. What do you think, Richo? Can he make this one?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
Gunston whacks one on the boot for goal. Marked by Roughhead. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. Roughhead with 5 goals. He'll go home happy.
Roughhead needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
And there's the bounce.
McAvoy has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Shields passes it. Mitchell grabs the ball on the bounce. He kicks the ball.
A favourable bounce. The spilled ball is collected. Gets a handball away. Passed by Gunston. He gathers the loose ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match, Den.
These possessions just keep ticking over for Barras. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Impey starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. 35 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Roughhead. Chalk up a goal for Hawthorn. Roughhead getting his 6th goal of the match. He's becoming a real handful down there. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
The Hawks forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that the Hawks midfielders have had complete faith in their forwards and are using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Kennedy just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Darling has it. He steadies now in front of goal. Whoa, that's a nice long kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 35 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Look at that. He's put it through. Kennedy playing well. That's his third. Danger signs for the Eagles.
Kennedy is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Nat Nui with first hands to the ball. Able to grab it on the half volley. He gives the ball away. Finding the running player. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. McAvoy gets onto the ball. Nat Nui picks up the bouncing ball. Nat Nui sends one up towards the wing. Wins the hard ball.
West Coast just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. We're at the 90-second mark. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Stratton gets the ball. Nat Nui with a clean pickup.
Goes wide for a behind. The Eagles in trouble. Kick to himself. He gives it a punishing kick. Shuey with the mark. He kicks quickly. A solid mark from McAvoy. He has a mighty kick at the footy. Great mark. Sends it on its way. Nice mark under pressure. Kicked by Mitchell. Shuey marks.
The Eagles just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50.
Punched by McAvoy. He takes control of the loose ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Intercepted. Gains possession. Burgoyne with the ball. Burgoyne tries his luck with a shot at goal. Hawthorn by 3 goals. Shepherd waiting to bring it back into play. Nice contested mark by Schofield.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Eagles' forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. He's intercepted it. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure.
Trims the grass with that one. Nice contested mark by Pritis.
He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Boots it. Hutchings got under it. Hutchings feeds it wide. Marks. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Kennedy will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Hawthorn have played some very good football indeed, and they've been rewarded with a win.
Well, that's just a shocker from the Eagles. Red-hot favourites with the bookies, but big losers here today. The stats don't lie. They never looked in the hunt all day, and there'll be some soul-searching back at the club this week.
Hawthorn won the match against West Coast 58-40. That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.